Hello, everyone, and welcome to the class. My name is Audrey, and today we'll be trying again another game that we played the night before. This is the second time, called Would You Rather. Okay, Would You Rather. And if you missed the first class, the first time that we played this game, we'll present two scenarios, and they both have to be very difficult choices that we might not want to do. And we'll have to decide which one would we rather do. Okay? So we'll get some examples going here in a while, and we'll have an idea better how to play. But it should be fun, hopefully. And of course, when we pick one that we would rather do, we're also going to tell why we would rather do it. Okay? So we're going to practice our conversation in that way and hopefully have a good time. So let's see who we have. Ahmed, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
Great, it's nice to see you. We also have Ali. Hi, Ali.
Hi, nice to see you again. How are you?
Yes, very good. Were you in the last class, the last time we played this?
Oh, nope.
Okay, very good. So it should be new to you.
Yep.
We have Andrew. Welcome.
Hello, Audrey.
Hi, nice
Hello.
to see you this hour. Are you ready to play this game?
Yeah.
Okay, very good, very good. And again, I'll start us off with an example so that we all understand how to play, and then you guys can come up with the situations. We also have Juan. Welcome, Juan. Are you there?
Hi, how
Juan?
are you, everybody?
Oh, there you are. Very good. It's nice to see you. Where are you from, Juan?
I'm from Colombia, Bogota.
Okay, great. Nice to have you in class. And we have Susanna. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet
Great.
you. It's my first year.
Very good. It's your first time here?
Yes, I'm very
Okay,
excited.
great. Well, welcome. Yes, welcome to Verbling. We're excited to have you. I hope you can have a good time.
Thanks.
And where are you from, Susanna?
I'm from Lima, Peru.
Okay, very good, very good. So I think the class now is open to everybody. Everybody can go ahead and join, and we will get started. Okay, let's see. Saying hi to Tao. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How about you?
Good. I'm nice. It's good to see you in class.
Yes, thank you.
And we have Dwight. Welcome, Dwight.
Hello, how are you today?
Great. I'm great. How are you?
I'm very well.
Okay. We also have Carlos. Welcome, Carlos.
Hello, Audrey. How are you?
Great. I remember, Carlos, were you in this class when we played Would You Rather last?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So are you ready to play again?
Yes.
Okay, good. And we have, is it 3 people from Colombia now? Because Dwight, you're from Colombia, Carlos, and also, who was it? Somebody else was from Colombia.
Oh, yeah.
But very good. Very good. We also have Anastasia. Welcome, Anastasia.
Thank you, Audrey. How are you?
Nice to have you.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
and
really happy to be here.
okay, very good. And we have Lamia. You've joined us. How are you, Lamia?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine. And you?
Great. It's nice to see you. Where are you from?
Thank you. From Azerbaijan.
Okay, great, great. So we're going to go ahead and start. So again, the game is called Would You Rather. We'll present 2 situations. Both of them are equally bad. So present 2 bad situations, and the classmates will have to choose which one they would rather do. Okay, so let me give an example, and we'll start off with this one. Okay, would you rather lose both of your legs or lose both of your arms? Okay? That's the question. So they're both horrible. I'm sure neither of us would like.
It's cursed.
But think of which one you would rather do and tell us why. So we're going to start first with Ahmed. Which would you rather do? Lose both of your legs or both of your arms?
Both of my legs.
Okay, why is that?
Because I need my hand to write what I do every time. My leg, I can use car manufacturing to I don't understand 1 minute. I can't explain. But
Yeah, that's
my
okay.
hand, and I need both of my hand.
Okay, so you think your hands are more important. You want to keep your arms.
Yes.
Anybody else agree? They would rather lose their legs and keep their arms?
Yes, I agree. Because I use so much my hands, and maybe I can. It's a possibility to replace my legs with a prosthesis.
No, you can't replace them.
It's a possibility.
Okay. And Andrew, you said yes, you'd prefer to keep your arms?
Yeah, because if I don't have my arms, how can I type on a keyboard?
Right, and you already said in the last class that you couldn't live without your laptop, right?
Yes, exactly, yeah.
Okay, very good. Would anybody prefer to lose their arms and keep their legs? Nobody?
No.
Only professional sportsmen, Olympians, sprinters.
Yes, maybe the sprinters would keep their legs. Everybody else would use their arms more. Okay, very good. So I hope that you all understand the game. Two horrible situations that nobody would want to do. Classmates are going to say which one they would rather do. Okay? So let's go to Ahmed. Do you have a situation? Would you rather what?
Let me after another one to understand the game, please.
Okay, no problem. Does anybody have one?
I have one.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Carlos.
Would you rather, I suppose you work in a zoo, would you rather feed the lions or the crocodiles?
Okay, very good. Let's see. Anastasia, how about you? Would you rather feed the lions or the crocodiles?
I would rather feed lions because I like wild cats, and it's fine if I will die if a lion will eat me. No, I'm just kidding. I prefer lions. Yeah, to feed lion, because I have seen the movie where some people just get close to lions and they're just really friends with the lions. So some people, but it's like, they have friendship between lions and human.
But you haven't seen anybody be really good friends with the crocodiles?
No, I haven't.
How about
Why?
Steve Irwin? Does anybody know that? Steve Irwin?
No.
Have you heard of him?
Yeah.
In Soviet Union, we had our national crocodile, Gena, and his close friend, Cheburashka.
Yeah, that's mysterious creatures.
Yeah.
It's
You won't understand, yeah.
It was a cartoon for children where the crocodile, his name was Gena. Well, he is like a smart guy, and Cheburashka is like unknown creatures for anyone with big ears.
Like mouse, maybe.
No, it's not like mouse, I guess. But well, I don't know how to explain, but it's like cartoon for kids in Soviet time, and it was pretty fun.
Audrey,
Okay.
you just mentioned a person, yeah? You just
Yes.
mentioned a name. I suppose that guy doesn't have any limbs at all, yeah?
Steve Irwin?
Yes, or I'm wrong.
The person who was friends with the crocodile? This is why I mentioned him. Steve Irwin is was the crocodile hunter.
I see. Yeah.
Hmm. Yes, so he actually passed away a couple years ago from a stingray, but he was very popular here. He's from Australia.
I see. Even there is a movie about him.
Don't get it confused with Crocodile Dundee. That's a different person.
Yes. That's different. Okay, but
Yeah.
that man was from Australia as well.
I'm sorry, you said he passed away?
Yes, he died a couple years ago.
Did crocodile eat
No,
him?
it wasn't a crocodile. It was a stingray.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but so he was safe with the crocodiles, maybe. Okay, let's see. So that was a good question, Carlos. Andrew, you said you had another one.
Another one question, okay. Would you guys rather lose the internet connection for a year or get punched in the street?
What? Can you repeat one more time?
Okay,
bad
no problem.
connection?
No.
Like something bad connection and guys?
Would you rather lose the internet connection for a year or get punched in the street?
That's a great question. Okay, let's see. Let's go to, let me see. I'm going to go to Susanna. Which would you rather do?
Well, I think both are really bad, but the second choice is better. Because for me, it's very important internet connection since I'm an online teacher. I teach Spanish online, so I would be poor if I don't have internet connection.
Yes.
And I think the punch in the street is something that can be like, if it hurts, in 5 minutes it's not going to hurt anymore. I prefer the punch.
I have a question for you. What if your job will not connect it with an internet connection? What would you choose? Still punch?
Still the punch, because my boyfriend lives in Canada and I live in Peru. So I think my relationships and my friends and everything is related to internet.
But what if it can hurt your health? You know, maybe you will have a broken nose or something like that. For me, I would choose like to lose internet connection for 1 year, because I think health is more important than anything else. Even using too much internet will also reduce your health. Like, you know, sometimes it's not good for your eyes all the time sitting in the internet and something like that.
So maybe it might be healthy for you to lose, yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's like more process to losing internet connection than someone punch you, like, you know, in the street.
Okay, very good. Let's see what else everyone else thinks. What do you think, Dwight? Which would you rather do?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out the question because I don't understand completely. I think that the first part is about the lose the connection with internet, but I don't know what is the comparison with what.
With
Are you there, Dwight?
punch, or just someone will hit you in the street, like fight with you on the street, and you cannot reply to them. And then you maybe have a consequence of losing your health. I guess that was a question.
Anastasia, why are you so pessimistic about losing your health? It just would be a light punch.
No, but I don't think it will. No, I don't think it will be like, you know, easy one, like, because it's equals for 1 year to lose internet connection. It should be like a big fight,
Okay,
like, you know.
it's your own opinion, but other people have another one. Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Yes, maybe we disagree on that one. And what about you, Carlos?
I prefer the punch than the lose my
Gosh,
Yeah.
people.
See, Anastasia. People prefer punch
because
People, you're just crazy.
after the punch, I will get my revenge. I run behind this guy and I will punch punch him.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay,
You punch
very
him
good.
back.
Okay, but for example, if someone will punch you, you will get punched, and maybe you will lose one eye, but you will use other one eye with still internet connection. Guys, I think the question is something like that.
I think
It was another question.
Would be a great punch for I lost my eye.
Yeah.
The other guy must be a knife or something like that. But I think it's only a punch. It's difficult that you lose an eye for only a punch.
But you know, sometimes if it will be a big punch, you maybe have problem with your head. Like, you know, sometimes people, when they get one punch, I don't know how to say, they fall down on the street, and then it can be a stone, and it can be stone, and then you just have problems with your mind, and maybe you will not move, you know, because it's connection.
Yeah, so it's possible. Anything could happen.
Guys,
So it's
I don't
like-
know.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know what about you, but people of my age, I'm 35. When we were 18, until 18, until we got to 18 years, we every damn day we punched somebody on the street, and somebody punched us on the street, and we didn't lose any eye, or I don't know, tooth, everything okay.
So it's no big deal.
Yes, it was very dark and very complicated 90s.
Yeah, I'm not part of that generation of people punching everybody every day. I don't know where you grew up, but that wasn't my experience.
Okay.
I think that the man the man are more used to these things, the punch and fighting and something like that, and maybe the girl are not used to these things. I remember when I was in college, I fight with my classmates, and in the high school also. And I think for man it's more easy this thing fight and
yeah, and you still got 2 eyes, yeah.
Okay, very good, very good. So that was a great question. Sparked a lot of debate, I see. So who has the next question? Would you rather what?
Would you rather lose your mobile phone or your car keys?
Okay, good question. Let's see.
Or car's keys?
Yeah, the keys to your car.
Okay.
What was the other option? Sorry?
the mobile, the cell phone.
Your mobile.
So which would you rather do? Maybe.
I would like to lose car's key because I do not have a car. Yeah, no. For me, it's not like, you know, it's a real big question. So it was another. I'm not a big fan of mobile phones. So for me, it's not a big deal to lose it. Like, if I will not use maybe for 1 month, that's okay.
Okay, so you would rather lose your cell phone?
Yeah.
If
like,
you had a car?
For me, yeah, but for me it's not like a big deal because I do not have depends on like mobile phones, you know. and cars.
Maybe let's make this a little bit more tricky. What if you're in an unfamiliar town and you lose one of them? So maybe you're
That's
lost
fine.
somewhere.
I can ask people to help me in the
Okay, so you'd
streets.
still rather lose your keys or your phone, I mean?
For me, it's equal, so I do not care so much about this one. So
Okay.
it's like both. I can
Okay, let's
lose both.
Yeah. Because you are both not interested in cars and iPhones, yeah.
How about you, Andrew?
Right.
Which one would you rather lose?
You know, it depends on the situation. If I were in another city and it would be better to lose the iPhone, but not the car key, because it would be great. It would be bigger problem to, for example, to get a car and to start it, because and but to lose mobile phone, it's also a pity. Can I say like that? It's also a pity because I saved all my friends' telephones numbers in the SIM cards, and some guys just also copy this on the list. And it's a better way if you lose a cell phone, you can get it from there.
Okay, yeah. How about you? Is it Jose?
Yeah.
How about you? Would you rather lose your cell phone or your car keys?
Well, I have no car, so it doesn't much
If you
matter.
did have a car.
Yeah, I use bicycle and public transport, so I choose that one.
Yeah, I think it depends. Maybe if you're in a place that doesn't have public transportation, it would be more important to have your car with you or your car keys. So it just depends, right? Okay. Any other thoughts? Other answers to this question?
What about you? What you prefer?
What do I prefer?
Yeah.
I think I would lose my cell phone because where I live and a lot of places there aren't any buses or transportation at all. So if I lost my keys, I would just be out of luck. So I'd rather lose my cell phone. Okay, let's see. Who has the next situation? Would you rather? Anybody have another idea?
I do have, but it's not like an appropriate way to say this. Is that okay?
What do you mean by not appropriate?
No, it's not okay.
Bad things.
Bad things are forbidden on Verbal.
Yes, if it's something that shouldn't be here on Verbling, then maybe you should choose something else.
Well, when you go to the toilet, you use it. Is that okay to use this word? No, yes?
Maybe. It depends. I think you should know, Anastasia. You should know if it's appropriate. So it's up to you. If you don't think it's appropriate, then say something else. Okay, go ahead.
It's not so bad. Like, okay, would you eat shit or drink your urine to save the world?
Oh my. I would say that's not something I would answer. But
okay.
if your classmates want to answer it, they can.
I can answer this question.
Okay, go ahead, Carlos.
I take some of both.
Say again.
I would take some of both these both of these things.
Both to save the world.
a little of some.
Just as long as you're saving the world, right? That's the only reason. Let's promise that that's the only reason.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So, interesting question.
Yes.
I guess it was too extremely.
Well, you got one taker. Carlos answered it for you,
Yeah,
so.
but actually, I have seen the movie when one guy he tried to survive in the desert and he drank his urine to survive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
so
it's
because there is no
necessary
water.
sometimes.
Yeah.
We training on it in our military. Drinking urine.
Really?
When we in
Yeah, that
desert.
sounds
Yes,
unpleasant.
yes.
It's
Yeah,
like
I think it's something that they do. They do teach how to do it properly so that you can survive in a desert situation. Okay,
Drinking
very
urine
good.
or
Good question.
eating anything in the desert.
sorry, Ahmed,
Let's
from
see if
which
there's a
country
new
are you?
situation.
Okay.
Ahmed, where are you from?
Ahmed, where from?
Maybe we'll come back. Okay.
Okay.
Next question.
I have one.
Okay.
Suppose that you are in Africa, in some country of Africa. You have two options. One is cross a river that is full of piranhas, and the other is cross a prairie that is full of hyenas. Which one you?
Full what?
Wait,
Full of
what
what?
is the river full of again?
Is full of piranhas. Piranhas?
And
Yeah.
second one?
Okay.
Fish
Piranhas.
with
Piranhas.
sharp teeth.
Piranhas. Okay.
Okay, very good. So the river is full of piranhas. The prairie is full of hyenas. Which would you rather cross?
What is hyena? I don't get it.
Hyena dabba.
Sorry?
It's a wild animal. He's like cat. Is a little strange. But it's he eats meat. It's a
I think
wild
that
animal.
And it
I can
makes a
answer this.
noise.
Yeah, that's
I
like
can
a
answer
wild
this
dog.
question.
It's like a
Laughs.
wild dog, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, hyena. Okay, I got.
It's similar to like a dog, but
I
very
can
strange.
I can answer this question. I think
Okay.
that I would call 911 because it actually it doesn't matter by whom I will be eaten, by piranhas or hyenas. What difference does it
Okay.
make?
Well, does it make a difference? Would you rather choose one or the other? If you have to choose?
If I have to choose, I think piranhas it's faster.
Okay.
Yeah, I would rather the same. It's faster than the hyenas.
Why you think the hyenas?
No. Piranhas.
Okay, because they would be
Because
faster.
you die faster than with the hyenas.
Okay, very good. Would anybody prefer the hyenas?
Yeah.
Why is
I
that,
would
Anastasia?
I don't know, but I saw about the movie about piranhas. You say piranhas? No? Yes. And they're just piranhas, and they were just really scary. So hyenas is not so scary as piranhas for me. Piranhas, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is the
Okay.
reason.
I think if I had to choose, I would pick the hyenas too. Because at least I'm on land, I can find something. Maybe I can find a stick or something.
I think I prefer piranhas. Because if I'm going to die anyways, I prefer, like, I don't want people to be laughing. Hyenas have this very bad sound, and it's like they are laughing. So I prefer to die in the river. Quiet.
Yeah, you don't want them to be laughing at you.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Anybody else? Which would you prefer?
Piranhas.
Okay, the piranhas seem pretty popular. Okay, very good. Great question. Who else has a new question?
I have one.
Okay.
Would you rather kill 10 innocent people to save 100,000 of them?
Which is the other option?
There are no options.
Always should be
No,
options.
I wouldn't.
So would you rather kill the 10 people to save the others, or not kill them and then they all die?
Yes, this is
Okay.
the option.
Okay, that sounds very difficult. So let's see. What would you do?
And don't forget, those 10 people are completely innocent. Maybe women, children, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Okay, horrible situation.
How do you define innocent?
I define innocent that they are not terrorists, they are not armed, they don't suspect anything, and they don't have any idea what's going on.
Just an ordinary people, yeah?
Yes, they just walking by.
Okay. Okay, so what do you think? Which would you rather do? How about you, Susanna? Are you there, Susanna?
I'm sorry, I had to go. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear the question. I think another person can answer. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem.
Okay.
No problem. The
I can
question
repeat.
you want to repeat?
Yes, I can repeat. Would you rather kill 10 innocent people to save 100,000, or just leave it to, I don't know.
100 what?
Would you kill 10 innocent people to save 100,000 or not?
Okay, do you understand?
Yes.
What's the option?
The other option is to not kill those 10 people, and then the 100,000 people just die.
Anyway,
and just leave it as is.
So which would you do, Andrew?
You know, I think I wouldn't kill anyone, and I will die with that 1,000 people.
And you die and you kill 100,000 with you.
Yes.
It's a new option.
So you don't kill 10 people, but you kill 100,000.
But literally, I wouldn't be kill them. You know?
No. Your inaction is killing them.
It's a difficult choice. Let's see.
Because of me, they would be die. Yeah.
Yes,
they would die because of me.
You must pull the trigger. Or otherwise, if you do not, and then your inaction leads to death of 100,000 people.
Yeah, you imagine like terroristic groups, yeah, who surrounded some 1,000 people.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't actually. Yep.
Yeah, it's complicated, really.
Okay, so maybe let's see. Yes, it's complicated. Dwight, how about you? What would you do? What would you rather do?
I am the same case because it's a difficult situation. But I think that I choose the situation where I died. That is really difficult.
You can die anyway. You can kill those 10 people and then shoot yourself. But I don't ask about it. I'm just asking whom do you choose? Those 10 people or 100,000? This is the question.
But you said that the 100 people die with you and the others only die them.
Yep, and
it's right.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, I prefer to choose where I die.
I think both options are really bad. Both options. So if I'm going to feel guilty,
yes, both are really
I prefer
bad.
to feel guilty for 10 people and not for 100,000. I don't know. I think I choose 10 people, even if I will feel guilty anyways.
Yeah, so it's a very hard choice. Of course, that's the game. We have to pose very difficult choices. And I know that maybe the right thing to do would be to kill the 10 people because then 100,000 people survive. But it would be very difficult to kill those 10 people.
But Audrey, if the 10 people gives you $5 million,
I don't think it's the money that's difficult.
Look, for example, I can give some clearance on this. For example, when even passenger liners, avialiners, they get out of control, and there is some danger of crashing this avialiner in, for example, in big cities, killing thousands of people. Actually, military pilots and military powers, they have authority to shoot this, for example, Boeing or I don't know, some other plane down. It's okay, it's normal. It's accepted by all over the world with all countries.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, situation like that.
Right. So where you have to sacrifice innocent people to save a large amount of them.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So sometimes it does happen in real life. It's not only a hypothetical situation.
Yes, it happens. It happens.
But it would still be very difficult.
Okay.
But I think in this case, these 10 people are innocent people.
Those 100,000 innocent as well.
Yes, but you don't have the right to kill anybody. So I think I prefer that all they died than I must to kill anybody, because I don't have the right to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and you don't have the right to kill those 100,000 as well.
That's correct.
You haven't. So we speak about choice.
Mm-hmm.
You have just two choices.
My choice is not kill anybody. So all will kill, but not by my hand.
But your inaction also means that you're guilty. In this case, in this situation, what would you do? I think what he's trying to say is that you don't have two options. If you kill 10 people, you're guilty. If you don't kill these people, you're guilty anyways. So what would you choose?
No, I think it's different because if I choose the second option, so kill 10 people, I will guilty because I do it. In the other hand, I would do I not do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, so it just depends on the way you look at it. You could see your inaction as being guilty, or you could see it as something that you couldn't stop without doing something that you didn't believe in. So very interesting question, deep philosophical answers. But very good. Who else has a new question? Maybe somebody who hasn't come up with them. Susana? Oh, we'll go with Dwight.
Yes, imagine that you are in an airplane and you have two situations. One, you have to wait in the airplane to this crash, and the other is just to jump in the air but without a parachute. What will you choose?
Okay, so you can either stay in the airplane or jump out. What would
you stay in the airplane until it crashes, or you prefer to jump in the air but without a parachute?
What is the altitude?
Excuse me?
What is the altitude of plane?
Imagine 10,000 meters.
No, I think that of course I will stay in the plane because there is a slim chance, very slim chance, to stay alive. But if you jump from 10 kilometers, I think that I don't think anything.
What if it was above the ocean? Is it above the ocean?
It doesn't matter. On this speed and on this altitude, I think that human being will be dead in maybe 20-30 seconds because of difference pressure, absence of oxygen, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
You will not do it till ocean.
So it doesn't matter if you're above
Yes.
the ocean, you're still gonna die.
Yep.
Okay, let's see, who else? How about Jose?
Yeah, I didn't heard.
I can't hear.
Sorry?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah, I didn't hear.
The question?
Yeah.
Dwight, could you repeat it?
Yes. Imagine that you are in an airplane and you have two options. One, you wait until the airplane crash, and the other, you jump in on the air without a parachute.
I am. It's yeah. I couldn't wait for my death, so.
So you would jump?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Who else? Would anybody else jump?
No, I stay in the airplane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I would
Because
say, sorry,
you jump, the death is terrible because the temperature, the weather out there is so cold. I think would be worse, the death.
Mm-hmm.
At faster.
Okay, and Andrew, what do you think?
I would stay at the airplane as well, just because if you open the exit, it will be dangerous for other passengers. And I just recall the latest cases when the aircraft was the opposite of takeoff to land. Was landed on the surface of the river, in the United States. It was about 2 years ago, and all the passengers, on the Hudson, and all passengers will be able to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard about it, Audrey?
But it's different things. Actually, aircrafts, they can very successfully land on a river where is a stream, and if they get correct direction, generally there shouldn't be any accidents or something like that. But in ocean is completely different situation. You can see it on, for example, National Geographic in 2008 or 7, I don't remember exactly, when one of the planes in Nigeria, it was hijacked, Boeing, and pilot was forced to land, or I don't know, it's not landing, it's approach, okay. Take approach on ocean, and from 186 or 85 passengers, I think survived for about 50. Yeah, it's in ocean, it's completely different situation.
Okay, very interesting. So it just depends on what the situation was, I guess, and what your preference is. Jose said he just doesn't want to wait for his own death, so he'll just jump out anyway. Very good. So let's see, Susana, do you have a scenario or two situations?
I think I'm going to pass this one because it's very difficult to think about a situation. Maybe another person has a question.
Okay. Carlos, I see you're asking Anastasia to come up with one.
No.
You're gonna pass, or do you have one?
No, I will pass.
Okay, let's see. Who else has one? Anybody have one? Jose? Maybe. Ahmed, do you have one? Have you gone yet?
I have one. I have one. May I, Mrs. Salim?
Okay.
Would you give up your education in university to support your elders, for example?
Your what?
To support your family. Would you give up your education in university? For example, you are on the second year of education in some university. It's very important. It's your dream. You are going to be a doctor, for example, and you have 4 or 5 years ahead. But for some reason, you have to give it up to feed your mother, father, for example. Would you do that?
Yes, I'll do it. I was did it. I leave my education for 2 years to be responsible about my family. I'm the biggest brother here. My dad did from 2001, and I left my education for years. But now I'm a biomedical engineer.
Oh, very good. So you went back and you finished your degree then?
Yes.
Okay, very good, very good. So I'm glad. Anybody else? Would you leave your career path or your education to support your family?
Yeah, I would if I need this one. I would just do it. Absolutely.
Okay. Anybody say no that they wouldn't, and have a good reason?
Well, I will do it, but I wouldn't like it.
Can you say again?
Yeah, I will do it, but I wouldn't like it.
Yeah. So you would do it if you had to, but it wouldn't be something that you wanted to do. Okay. Very good. Any other comments, answers to that one?
It depends on how many years left the university. For example, if I were a junior, yeah, and I've got 1 year left, I wouldn't give up studying at university. I would try to figure out the way to support my family and to handle the situation.
No, I understand that. If anybody would have this choice, I think that everybody would try to figure out the situation. But I mean, the only thing you can do for your family is leave the university and get a job. So it's it's a tough question, I understand, but
So then what would you do if you had no option, Andrew?
Yeah, perhaps I would give up studying at university and support my family, and in some time I would reply for a place at university one more time.
Okay, very good.
Thank you.
And next question. Who has the next one? Anybody? Would you rather what? Come on, guys.
you can ask Audrey, you can ask question.
Okay, you want me to ask one? Let me
Yes.
think. Okay. I don't have anything prepared.
I have one.
Would you rather maybe... Okay, go ahead, Carlos. I'll go next.
Go ahead, you.
No, you go.
Lady first.
I don't have anything in my mind. Go ahead.
Okay. Would you rather die stifled or born?
What?
What?
Stifle or drown?
What's
Sorry, I
stifled? Drowned, I understand. What is stifled?
Like to be
Drown or burn?
Burned. Burned
What's
or
meaning?
drowned.
Burns. Drowning and burning, yeah?
Oh my god.
Burning?
Oh, okay, I see.
Can you type the question in the chat box, please?
Okay.
Because I guess I don't know some words.
Он спрашивает, ты бы лучше утонул бы или сгорел бы?
Okay, gotcha.
Sorry.
Okay, very good. So would you rather drown or be burned? Is that the question?
Yes, is that the question?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. Both horrible again. What about you, Andrew?
It's a tough question. I just have two choices, you know. I wouldn't be drawn, or how's better to say, I wouldn't drown, because you know I think that the scariest die.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can breathe, you can breathe, and it's horrible.
So you would rather to be burned?
No, that's horrible. That's horrible death as well. You know? That's horrible death as well. It's complicated.
All right, but you have to pick one.
I'd rather be alive. Yeah.
No.
The third one. No.
Not the third one.
Yeah, really, I have no idea what to say.
Okay, keep thinking about it. Anastasia, what do you think?
I will pass.
No.
No, I would not like to answer this question. Very tricky, so I'm scared both of them. So I don't know which to choose from them.
I think you've asked the most difficult question, Carlos.
No, Carlos.
Yeah.
I can answer it,
Okay,
Carlos,
go ahead.
if you want. I think that I will do the following. First, if I have ability, I will fight the fire to my death, or I will swim to my death. One of them, but I will not give up.
Okay. So which one do you think you would choose if you had to pick one or the other?
I think that I swim very well, so I would choose water. Yeah.
Okay, stay in the water.
Yep.
I think for me, that would be the worst. To drown, I'm with Andrew, that sounds like a very scary way to die. That seems horrifying.
It's not actually. I was almost drowned a couple of times. It's not that scary.
Oh, it's not that bad, at least?
Yeah, let's try, guys.
But were you almost burned? Can you compare it?
Once, yes, that was during my military service, and it was scary. For me, it was more difficult than just swimming in some not good conditions.
Mm-hmm. Very scary. Seems like very scary situation. Okay,
fire
ahead.
is more dangerous, I think.
Okay, what do you think, Dwight?
I'm sorry, I only understand one question. Is to drown in water, but I don't know what is the other.
The other one is to burn in fire.
I think I prefer to stay in water.
Oh, yes, in the water?
Yeah, it's better.
And why is that?
Excuse me?
Why is that?
Because too far, I think that is more Painful?
Yes.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay, yeah. And Susana, what do you think?
I think I prefer the water. I haven't experienced neither of those, but I think in the water you stop breathing and it's like you're falling asleep. That's what I think. But if I'm burning, I'm going to feel a lot of pain. I don't know. I think I prefer the water.
Okay. Very good. All these questions have to do with death. Let me think of, okay, I'll ask one more question. Maybe, would you rather not be able to read or write? What do you think?
Sorry, could you repeat your question, Audrey?
Yes, would you rather not be able to read or to write?
I would
guess
choose reading.
to write.
And I would give up writing.
Okay, why do you say that?
Because I'm not a writer, and I wrote one novel and for about 700 articles on different topics, political topics, satire, and so on, and it was published in several newspapers in Azerbaijan, my country. But I still consider getting information is more important than just writing your thoughts.
Okay.
I'm not Leo Tolstoy, I'm not Dostoevsky, I'm not James Fenimore Cooper or some important writer, and I think that world will make it without my writing.
Okay, very good. So even though it seems like you're an accomplished writer, you would prefer to give up your reading, or I mean your writing, to keep the ability to read. Okay, Anastasia, what do you think?
I would prefer not to write, because I think reading is more important. So you can understand, but you cannot write if you cannot read. You know, there is something. For me, I can read for example, many times. For example, the word to remember. For example, if I cannot to write, something like that. But actually, I do not like reading too much.
Okay, but you still think it's more important to be able to gain knowledge?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. But mostly knowledge are from what we're reading. Even articles in the internet and the books, like, yeah.
Okay, good. Any other opinions? Which would you rather do and why?
I prefer reading because you have other ways to express yourself. You can speak, you can talk with other people, and the only way to, or the most important way to find information is by reading, and I think that.
Okay,
I agree with him, because I think when you write, you can have other options like talking to people, but when you read, it's different. If you hear information, it's not the same when you have the book or you have the text. I prefer give up writing too.
Okay, good. Would anybody rather give up reading and keep writing? Maybe not. Everybody prefers to read. That's okay. I would prefer to read as well. Okay, so we're going to stop right there. Thank you all for participating and being in the class. It was a pleasure, and I hope to see you in the future, okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care. Bye-bye.